standing here, I'm talking about planets. Planets are the large celestial bodies which revolve around the sun in closest elliptical path called orbits. The planets shine because they reflect the light of the sun which falls on them. The easiest way to distinguish planets from the stars in the night sky is that the stars twinkle at night, but the planets do not twinkle at night. The planets move around the sun from the west to east, so the relative positions of the planets in the night sky keep changing day by day. The planets are very small compared to the sun or other stars. There are 8 planets in the solar system. Is number 1 Mercury, number 2 6 Neptune. Inner planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are the inner planets. They are made of rocks and have metallic cores. They are comparatively small and dense bodies having solid surface like our Earth. Earth is the biggest of the 4 inner planets.
Okay.
Mercury. Mercury is the first planet from the Earth. During daytime, the surface of the Mercury heats up to 430 degrees, but during night the temperature falls up to minus 180 degrees Celsius due to lack of atmosphere. Mercury has a rocky surface which is covered with craters. Mercury is sometimes visible from Earth just after sunrise or sunset.
Yeah.
Venus. Venus is the second planet from the Earth. Venus is slightly smaller than the Earth. Venus is a rocky planet. The planet Venus has a rich atmosphere which consists almost entirely of carbon dioxide gas. The cloudy atmosphere of Venus is an excellent reflection of sunlight. The planet Venus is the biggest object in the night sky, except the moon. Being quite near to the sun, the planet Venus is very hot. The planet Venus also gets heated excessively by the trapping of the sun heat raised by carbon dioxide gas present in its atmosphere, which is also called greenhouse effect. The maximum temperature of the planet is 480 degrees Celsius. Earth is the third planet from the Earth. When viewed from the outer space, the Earth appears to be a blue and green ball due to the reflection of sunlight from water and land on its surface. The Earth as an atmosphere contains gas like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, noble gas, water vapor, and some ozone.
Yeah.
The motion of the Earth around the Sun causes seasons. An important consequence of the revolution of the Earth around the Sun is that it causes seasons on the Earth, such as summer, winter, spring, and autumn. Two factors are responsible for causing different seasons on the Earth. These are: number 1, motions of the Earth around the Sun once every year. Number 2, tilt of the Earth axis to the plane of its orbit around the Sun. Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. Mars is also called the red planet because its surface appears red. The red color of Mars is caused by the presence of the hydrated iron oxide compound on its oil. Of all of the planets, Mars is most like the Earth. Mars is a rocky planet. Mars has a thin atmosphere as compared to the Earth. the thin atmosphere of the Mars contains mainly carbon dioxide with small amount of nitrogen, oxygen, noble gas, and water vapor.
Okay.
Outer planets. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are called outer planets. The first four outer planets are very giant. They are made of hydrogen and helium gas and not of rock and metal. All the planets revolve around the Sun and also rotate on their axis. Some important facts and figures about a planet of the solar system are given. Jupiter. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Earth. Jupiter is the biggest planet of the solar system. The diameter of Jupiter is 11 times the diameter of the Earth, and mass is about 318 times that of the Earth. Because of its very big size, Jupiter can be seen easily in the night sky. Jupiter is made mainly of the hydrogen and helium gases. Jupiter has a very deep Saturn. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun. Saturn is somewhat smaller in size and mass than Jupiter. Saturn is the second biggest planet in the solar system. The distance of Saturn is almost double that of Jupiter. The chemical composition of Saturn is very similar to that of Jupiter.
Yeah.
Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. Uranus was the first planet to have been discovered with the help of a telescope. Uranus was discovered with the William Herschel in the year 1781. So the diameter of the Uranus is almost 4 times that of the Earth. It appears as a small dish through a telescope. Neptune is the eighth planet from the Sun. It lies beyond the Uranus. Neptune is the second planet which is discovered with the help of telescope. Neptune was the first planet to be discovered as a result of predictions. Neptune was discovered in 1846 as a result of the effect of its gravitational pull on Uranus. The astronomers noticed that the planet Uranus was not moving in its orbit around the Sun exactly and except.
Okay.
Okay, thank you everyone. See you next time. Bye bye.